I am Overthinker, and I'll be playing Vellis Vhal, the human merchant.
Hi, I'm Stabbykins, and I'll be playing Hazel Renfield, the human man-at-arms.
Hello, I'm Vironz. I am playing Rennen Cigon of Etolia, your human butcher.
And hello everyone, I'm Grizz, and I will be your storyteller for the evening. How we doing, players?
Not as fearful for my life as some people.
I yet live.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on this... Yeah, it could be better. On this particular evening, we are going to find out what happens when you tug on someone else's string of destiny.
Yeah.
But in this particular moment, we're gonna go. We're gonna pan down the camera to two individuals, that aren't pulling on someone else's string of destiny, but they may need to now as they figure out their next steps. Vellis, Hazel, what are you planning to do? It is about mid-afternoon. The town is in a slight buzz. You can see some of the militiamen kind of patrolling the town a tiny little bit, but most of them are on the outskirts. For the most part, you don't actually see them. They're just kind of either standing guard or going through the alleyways, making sure there's nothing suspicious. You can still hear the clangs of the hammer of the forge going. Probably get a waft from the horse stables every once in a while because they kind of muck them up. But it is just another day in Bannockburn. So.
There has to be something else we can do.
So the plan, roughly, is to find the administrator, Melissa, and talk to her or distract her while Rennen investigates the comatose guy and possibly kills him. We can't do that plan without Rennen.
That is very true.
Why is that?
There. Vellis looks over at Hazel, sizes him up for a second. How quiet can you be?
You're really not going to ask me to do the deed myself, are you?
I'm just considering options at the moment.
Feel like we should at least try, maybe consider some others before we...
It's just a question. Could you?
Physically, yes.
Right. And...
Emotionally, I think I would at least like to be able to talk to her first before we do anything so rash.
As would I. But our window is closing the closer the sun gets to those trees.
Oh,
We can't find Rennen. Gotta handle it ourselves. Or get scarce.
Well, fuck it. I've fended off a giant skeleton before. How worse could this be? Let's go track her down ourselves. See if we can't untangle this mess.
Question for the game master.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it?
Like I said, it's about mid-afternoon.
Mid-afternoon. It gives us a little bit of time.
Like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Okay. suppose none of us have pulled an all-nighter to find out when this pull happens. So,
Not that anyone said.
what time is sundown?
Like
Ish.
8:30.
Cool.
I don't know. Like my brain went there's the clock around. I don't know. Like
Gives us approximately 6 hours. If sundown is when it happens. Could be midnight. Not taking a chance.
yeah, sundown. You'd better prepare.
Well, assuming the deed itself only takes 20 minutes, I suspect we've got a little more time to try and find our Witcher first.
Or perhaps we can try and reason with the sibling first.
She'll be
Sure.
easier to find.
Well, that and hopefully she'll be able to understand that what's happening here is... it's not right. Not for anyone around here.
Well, we still disagree on that point, but we'll see how that shakes out. Right, to the elder woman.
Onwards then. And away they go.
Sorry, I feel like I might have a complete brain fart. Where?
We're going to find Melissa.
Melissa. Unless you guys are slowly shoving other names into my head and I'm just like going with it. I need to check that actually. It is Marissa. Who wrote Melissa? I swear to God, I'll kill you.
No,
Probably
that's weird.
I think you told us it was Melissa, even though I kept calling it.
I said it's Marissa. You wrote Melissa earlier today, and my brain. There we go.
I know I wrote it earlier today, but this was a last week thing.
I just remember Mrs. Coulter from the Golden Compass. Marissa.
Oh my God. But yeah, both of you roll awareness. Take a gander.
Well, I will take a gander, especially since they're free. Nobody can stop me.
Oh, it's going to be at 28.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
All right. So, also Stabby, Hazel loses 5 years off his life for taking that gander.
Oh,
You fool! They're never free.
God.
God, what's the cost for taking a gander? So
What's happening?
8. I'm being Stabby. You're fucking around.
Okay.
So, yeah, it doesn't take too long. Maybe about like 5 minutes or so minutes walking around town before you do spot Marissa near one of the edges of town talking to some of the militiamen. This is contradicting what you thought she was going to do earlier when you were talking to her about her taking the time, right, to just kind of relax for a bit. Let's see. With a 28. Yeah, so you see her talking to 2 of the militiamen. Both seem far more combat capable than most, especially in this town. You can see kind of like scars along some, like, one has a scar on his chin, the other one has some like old scrape wounds that like take up his left arm and stuff like that. They're both dressed in relatively nice, like thick leathers and stuff like that. Nice blades at their hips. One has a shield on his back. The other one has a crossbow hanging from him. Vellis, you recognize the both of them. These two are former members of the crew that used to run with you and Jenny.
Fuck.
Right around the time you were thinking, let's hang everything up and go to that little house in the woods.
Hazel?
Yes?
Those two fellows aren't town guard. Right? They're no watchmen. They're killers.
I was about to remark on the shockingly hardened looks about their faces.
You did not
'cause-
see that from the distance, Hazel. That was only Vellis because he got a 28. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Right. Just... If it comes down to it, don't try to talk. Just kill them.
All right. I'll trust your instincts on this one.
No, I know them. Not instinct. Experience.
Oh, shit.
I...
Right then.
Mrs. Grayburn.
Yeah. She turns to two of you. You can see bags starting to form under her eyes at this point, and her hair is a lot less neat than it has been in the past few times that I've seen her. And she just goes, Master Vellis, Renfield, how can I help you?
It almost looks like I should be helping you. But there is a matter that must be discussed. With some haste, I'm afraid.
Oh, what's wrong?
I glance at the two mercenaries. A bit of privacy, if you please.
I don't see why that's necessary, sir. This individual, this is Kenneth. One with the scar on his chin.
Mm-hmm.
Former Novgorodian soldier. Seen a lot.
All right.
And the other one just kind of like nods his head at you, but kind of sternly. And that's Dedrick. Or Dedrick, I'm sorry. A deed. That'd be terrifying, and I would not do that to the three of you.
I will look to Marissa. Do you mind
They've
sending
been
them on the way?
They've been assigned to be my personal guards for the time being by my husband.
Fair enough.
You can speak to the two of them. Or around them. What is this about? Is it about something you've seen around the town?
Seen and heard. Quite frankly felt, though not as strong as some. I've been seeing these strange things as the moon got full. Threads up from people's backs. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, I can't say that I do. Also, don't forget, you both have skills to talk people out of things. I'm just throwing that out there if you want to. All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's don't forget, if you want to do social roles or anything like that to convince people, just go ahead and say you want
I
to do it.
definitely would like to do a social persuasion check. Step in and be like, what I have to discuss is not to be heard by those who are It's for your ears only, shall we say.
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll. Whatever you prefer.
I would love to persuade her to dismiss her guard or send them a safe distance.
Yeah, don't forget, you guys, I would like to do this roll. By all means, go ahead.
21.
All right. She just got expensive for a bit, like assessing you for a moment, but then I won't be far. You can head back to the others. All right, ma'am. Away we go. Didrik kind of like nods at you again, and they both like walk away. You don't get a glint of recognition from their eyes. Vellis.
Well, that's convenient.
Well, yeah, they walk a short distance away before she turns to you.
Right, it be two matters of family I must discuss with you. The first is more my problem than yours, and the second is more your problem than mine. Which would you prefer?
Since you seem to be far more aware of what's happening in my own family than me, I guess I would like to know what you think of my own.
It was going to take a little bit of explaining, frankly. No, I don't wish the Witcher were here. I thought he'd be useful for explaining magic, but he'd just be rude. You see, I've heard you have a second brother. It has come to my attention that he's made certain arrangements for the town. Arrangements that have put him
If you're talking about...
at ease, shall we say.
He's dead. So, I'm not talking about Cedric. My brother is dead. Elias has been dead for some time.
Dead, you say?
Yes.
Then why is he in your house?
You see her lips purse and her eyes narrow. Ah. That's why you were sneaking around in my home.
Well, my companions are fairly sure there's something
Is that the
unnatural
only
about
reason
this
you came
place.
here, Master Vellis?
Gods, no. I didn't even know it was a factor. I came here to spread business. But then...
Really?
Things happened.
My brother, for all intents and purposes, is dead, Master Vellis. What do you want with him?
I also spoke to the creature. Lives out in the grasses there, I think.
What are you talking
About
about?
the spell that he's placed upon this place. I gather that you don't know any of this, so let me explain it in thorough. Your brother is not dead, comatose, because he's made a deal, because he's drawn on powers. Protect this place. That's why you don't need guards. That's why there's not a lot of crime. That's why people don't leave. You're all enchanted. And he's done it. At the cost of a few children.
My brother was out hunting with Cedric years ago. Got spooked by wolves and fell off his horse and hit his head on a rock.
Marissa, do I look like a man who lies about these kinds of things? Do I look like a man who spreads panic?
And
a
do you
desperate
think I would lie
situation?
about this? Cedric told me what happened.
Well, then Cedric is covering for his brother. Look at me.
No.
I'm
Did
serious.
you even check him while he was snooping around his bedroom?
No, I didn't want to do that without your permission. I'm just telling you what the specters told me.
Fuck my permission. You went in there without it. You might as well just snoop around as much as you wanted at that point. Did you look at him?
Yes, he appeared to be well taken care of. Which is why I assumed that you knew more about what was happening.
Do you...
How about this? Let's settle it now.
She's like one arm under her, and she's pinching her nose. I don't even know what to say right now.
Say we'll go to your house, examine the man, and if all is well, then I owe you a great debt.
Owe you a great debt? You broke into...
Yes,
no, I let you in. I let you in under the assumption that you were one of the few people around that seemed reliable. That was my mistake.
I'm concerned for his safety.
The safety is my concern. Oh, please. Add in. What would you like to say, Master Renfield?
It's also a matter of safety of this town. Not in a traditional sense, but in the sense of protecting the town's agency.
What have you seen?
Have you spoken to our Witcher recently?
Beyond him insinuating that... Well, quite honestly, it's like talking to an angry dog.
Right, and as such, just out of curiosity, what do you believe he thinks of this place? How do you think he feels about this town?
Don't rightly care. They don't feel anything.
Untrue, actually. As of today, he's repeated multiple times. He considers this place his home.
And that means what? Plenty of people move here. They decide they like it, and they move in. That happens to all kinds of small towns.
Maybe, but not a Witcher within the span of 3 days.
That's true.
And you both profess to know as much as possible of witches. That they can't just have flights of fancy.
I had a friend came here a little bit ahead of me, you see. That boy has never wanted to settle down in his life. No desire, no love for it. He just wants to get in, get out, keep moving. He told me he was going to stay, was ready to quit. Ain't natural.
People change, Master Vellis. Someone who professes to understand the human mind as much as you do, being a merchant, should understand that.
Can I do a human perception roll?
Yeah, you can. We're just talking.
Yeah,
you guys could have been doing rolls this entire time.
I want to do a human perception roll.
Sure.
Because, first of all, to see if this consistent deflection from her is...
So you need to decide what part of this conversation you're making that roll on, because I'm surprised you didn't ask for one about 2.5 minutes ago.
For sure.
So what part would you like the human perception on?
The fact that she keeps being like, this is normal, this is normal, this is normal. Like, she's a smart and rational person.
So I'm going to say I'm going to help you out here for a second. There's a human perception roll you should have made. And that's what she said about her brothers.
Gotcha.
Roll it on there. We're going to roll that first, because I'm surprised neither one of you asked for it there. That's just kind of like...
I get caught up in the scene.
I know you do. I'm good at this.
That's going to be an 18.
Okay. From what you can tell, and you understand that she's pragmatic, very serious person, And as far as he's concerned, that is an absolute truth. Elias, that is his name that you don't know. So if you weren't aware of it yet,
Write it down.
while they were out hunting, cracked his head on a rock, falling off a horse.
Gotcha.
Stabby.
And then, yeah.
I think I would like to human perception the remark that she had made regarding Rennen. First insinuating they couldn't feel, and then insinuating that she could. It seems like there's a weird contradiction there that I think she was trying to bluster past.
Go ahead.
Right, 16.
Yeah. So, as far as that was concerned, you picked up on both things where it's like, all right, he's a Witcher. They don't feel anything. Well, he feels that this is his home. Cool. They're Witchers. I don't know much about Witchers except they don't seem to feel shit and they kill monsters. Do you know more than I do? Maybe he feels this place all of a sudden. Like, shit. Like... They are people of, it honestly comes down to, well, fuck, I guess I'm wrong. He suddenly likes the place. I guess they do have feelings. It was kind of like a brush off, but it's like, that's far from the point in her mind. Like, he wasn't, Rennen he's more like incapable of giving like a Rennen didn't really talk to her about this, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No, he's mostly talked to us about it.
Yeah, so
Out of the side of his mouth.
Yeah,
With
so
a look on his face.
yeah, he's like, I guess it's walking that. Well, not walking it back, but like, didn't give her a lot to work with. And she doesn't really know much about him and or Witcher, so she's just kind of like spitballing into the air. Okay, he feels like he likes the place now. My bad. That's what you get on the 16. Going deeper into the conversation, as far as the constant deflections, you can both roll human perception one more time.
I can luck roll that, right?
Good.
Or I can do it and you can save your luck for battle.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's up to you. Go ahead and roll. Vellis.
Yeah, I'll save it.
24.
24.
Okay. So I think it's you caught her off guard in a deeply emotional way, given one of her brothers did actually just die. And you're bringing up the brother that the town hasn't necessarily forgot about, but has been bedridden for an extended period of time. And there's no reason, for the most part, unless you're actually asking around town and maybe brought it up that way, but there's no reason you should know he's even in that bed unless you went upstairs into her home without permission. So the information you're giving her is based off a direct violation of her privacy.
All right.
So
Sorry,
this is
go ahead.
on a completely defensive standpoint of, you're going at me with all of this, but from the jump you have approached with not like an air, but like a disregard of that fact and just kept going, and now being accusatory of that same brother who she has done nothing but take care of. So it's less deflection, and she's actively defending because that's her stance right now. She feels attacked.
I put her on the defensive. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
But yeah, her shoulders are tight. She's pinching her nose. She's like gripping her hands, and she's like, I need you both to take a moment and understand what you are saying. You know what? I am going to ask you both, as politely as I can, to give me even not the information that you have. Give me a reason to trust anything that you're saying. You're talking about the Witcher only being in town for 3 days. You arrived in the same caravan, yes?
That is correct, yes.
In that same amount of time, given how little you've been here, why should I even begin to consider anything you're saying? You understand?
I do.
Oh,
It's a reasonable
because
request.
you're even bringing up a monster that my brother made a deal with. There are things affecting the town, and as far as have either of you lived in one place for any period of time recently?
Not since I was about 15.
Not since my academic years.
You're saying that your Witcher friend suddenly feels at home here. Everything else you said aside, as far as I'm concerned, that's almost a compliment because of all the efforts me and Cedric have put into this town to make it so. It's what Elias asked us to do when we were children. We wanted to make this place a better place to live. You say that we don't have any gods or weaponry around. That's through our own efforts. These roads didn't cobblestone themselves. These fields didn't till themselves. It was because of our own efforts. I even vetted you myself, Master Vellis, to make sure you weren't undue towards any other merchant when you first got here.
And were you mistaken at that time?
I didn't believe you had any ill will towards the town at the moment.
And I don't. Quite the opposite.
Then why were you in the upstairs of my home?
Because this town is not what it seems. And you don't need to trust me. I understand I breached your trust. I understand that I breached your trust. I apologize. And I will make amends as best you see fit. But there is something going on here. And if you trusted me, and if you think I am a reasonable man, then believe me, and let us put a moment, an hour.
Give me a reason to do so.
All right.
Because there's nothing giving me more chills than the idea that you were able to just...
If you want a reason, at least coming from us, we're running out of time. Right now, as far as the both of us know, the moment the sun goes down, we're going to fall under the influence as well. And if that happens, well, it might as well have been that this conversation never happened, and suddenly we'll be just as peachy keen to stay here as anybody else.
Not ideal, but that is true. I intend to leave tomorrow. And if you should see me tomorrow and I were to say I want to stay, that would be proof. is not ideal. Quick above the table. Do we have anything that counts as material evidence?
That's a good question.
Stabby, can you think of anything? Any physical...
Material evidence of
a spell on this town?
I don't think we've found any components or anything like that. And the closest thing that we've gotten to anything was those cursed rocks, but I don't think that's exactly
I think that's another thing. That's not connected to this. That's your bullshit.
Yeah.
What about the letters? Which I'm still not totally sure I understand.
I think that's also technically my bullshit, since the person that was luring people here into town was doing so at the behest of the mage that was trying to kill me. But hey, you know what? That actually brings up a good point. Hazel will take a breath and he'll begin to fish into his surcoat. Even putting aside the feeling of safety that this town brings, the joy that it seems to instill in just about anybody that comes here, that safety isn't real. And he'll pull out the letters and he'll hold them out to Marissa. These were found in the seamstress's abode. She was working with the mage that created that giant skeleton that killed your brother and attempted to take my life.
She'll reach out and take them and proceed to start going through them. And
I know you're strangers.
No.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So you thought my family had something to do with this? And I'm going to be very clear with the both of you. As far as convincing Marissa Grayburn, which was a sound strategy and is a really good idea, we are going to phrase this as a verbal tightrope.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how you phrase this next bit, because when she asked for, like, why should I trust you? Stabby, your approach is to go, because we're going to have our minds erased if we stay here overnight, which didn't necessarily help the conversation, but you're clearly being earnest.
No,
so
definitely earnest.
Ernst. I love it. I love saying Ernst. So my question for the both of you, as she's reading these, is how do you want to convince her, right, that her brother is the reason the town is in danger? And this, I'm allowing the both of you to talk back and forth on this. Yes, this is above table, because you're giving her a piece of evidence. How you choose to use this evidence, even if it has nothing to do with the conversation, is up to you. It's one of the few physical pieces that you still have.
So I think for the most part, I definitely want Hazel to clarify that technically these letters don't have anything to do with her family, like almost entirely. But the fact that that bit of safety was being exploited this whole time, definitely an issue.
The fact that it's exploited is predicated on the existence of a spell which she does not believe.
Very true. Also very true.
So those are just letters.
Well, he's not exactly trying
They're
to
lies,
use
but
he's not trying to use the letters necessarily to, like, prove that A is B and B is C, but more so to to prove that he's trying to tell the truth, being earnest, and taking the safety of this town in his mind.
Okay. There is one thing we know that's distinctly magical. Leaving is physically challenging and emotionally painful. And if it's nobody wants to leave versus nobody can leave, like, she's clearly rationalizing like an absolute champion. But I don't think she'd rationalize her way out of that.
Yeah. Basically, I'm allowing this above table to be like, you can't just lie.
Oh, no. I do not want to gamble what little goodwill we have left.
That's the problem, Stabby.
We don't have a lot.
It is coming down to a gamble. This is the end of the season. It's coming down to some dice rolls here.
Yeah.
That's why, for our lovely audience members, I may have messaged everyone here and being like, "What do you want to do?" Because it's coming down to. It may just involve like, let's hope and roll the dice because we're playing a fucking tabletop RPG, and that's what you do. You roll dice.
Okay.
So, whatever the two of you choose to do. Like, people take risks, like Rennen walking into an actual den of fucking vipers.
Cool. Here's what I think.
What's up? Yeah.
She has no reason to believe us right now. Doesn't really trust us. I want her to trust me for the half hour it takes to walk to the border of town and feel the pain of trying to leave herself with her guards.
You know what? I think I would be down with that idea. That might be the best and quickest way of like showing, hey, yeah, there's kind of a problem with trying to actually leave.
And even if she, by virtue of being his sister, can leave, the guards probably can't. I don't know if there's a loophole or something there, but let's account for it just in case.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, with that in mind, we're going to tie back into her holding the letters, right? And we're going to go back into that scene.
Right.
Yeah. And we're back. She's holding the letters. How would you like to go about asking her to do that? And if you want to say, I want to roll this to do that, then do so, right?
Oh, for sure. Charisma or persuasion. And I think he says, in difficult times, things don't tend to get easier before they get a lot harder. And I know I am not a trustworthy man. I'm not asking you to trust me with your life. Just 45 minutes to walk down that road, bring your guards, bring whoever you want. And you'll know. You'll know there's magic at work here.
At the very least, we will do our best to earnestly prove there is something deeply wrong afoot here.
You just wanted to use the word earnestly, you sick fuck. All right, so...
I was actually completely reflexive.
We're just trying to earnestly prove.
Earnestly. All right, so I am going to toss in the ability to do a help action here because I think it's appropriate. Whoever wants to roll first, depending on what happens, right? If you get above, let's do big numbers here because you're both talking people. If you get above an 18, the person who rolls after you for the actual determining roll gets a +1. If you roll above a 22, the person gets a +2.
Cool.
So I total out at a +16 to charisma.
Never mind. What, 16?
Yeah. Empathy plus the charisma skill.
I think
I have an empathy of 9.
Ah, damn.
And a bonus to my charisma that bumps it up to 7. Charisma and persuasion and human perception. 16s. So I think I should take the main role if that's all right with you.
Yeah. No. You go ahead and you do that. I'll cheerlead.
This
Are we
is why
here
I'm
in
bad
the
at fighting.
how much higher than your... Where's that thing? I thought there was like a limiting factor to how much you could have all at once.
In skills or stats?
Skills.
I mean,
Well,
there's
you
a
go.
number of points, and you can't go above 6. And I have a bonus, because something special. I don't remember. +1 from being human, maybe?
I think so. Since
Well, then,
typically yeah.
So, go ahead and roll that helping roll, Stabby.
Okay. Here I go a helping.
Brother.
Oh,
Brother.
I'm gonna you know what? I will actually spend a luck on that.
My brother.
It's the aid action. You're not real rolling that. It does not going to affect the roll. He just doesn't get any bonuses.
Okay.
But Mary,
God.
mother, and fuck.
Can you please narrate for the audience what Hazel does that's so unhelpful?
No, nope. We're gonna. What's this? God says the roll disappears. All right, go ahead and roll.
He just
Holy
stands there looking nervous.
kind of.
He's just so anxious right now.
You know what? I'll say that freaking Hazel's flop sweating, just straight up, just it's schwitzing so hard right now.
Yeah, he's got the
go on and
papers.
make that roll.
I don't need you to trust me. Just trust me for an hour. $24. That's an 8 on the die. 24.
I can read.
Okay. No, that's just for me.
Okay, yeah. You're doing okay. You know what? Just Stabby, give him shoulder rubs. It's okay.
But I might fumble again.
Yeah, I know.
Shoulder rubs, fumble, redislocate my arm.
It's rough, buddy. She hands you back the letters, Hazel. Okay.
Okay.
You're... You clearly care. And... You're not drunk.
True.
Surprisingly.
And that would be the time she gives you a look of that you're not helping.
So
Shrunk,
does
I'm not.
Vellis. Vellis 100% does like a half turn and just glares at you.
I meant that more towards myself.
I'm going to get... Let's go over to my guards, and we will take a sojourn out to the main road and go down a ways. I think I could give you
Right.
that time.
Good. Thank you.
If only because Cedric would want that. Okay.
Right.
Follow me. She leads you over to where Dedrick and Kenneth are waiting. They have extremely concerned looks, and she just goes, "Gentlemen, we are going to take a short trip down the road. It shouldn't take very long. If you want to just follow away behind us to make sure nothing just like jumps out. Yeah, Kenneth, the one with the scar, one's like, shouldn't we stay in town, man? It will be fine. Nothing happens in these roads anyway. She gives a small wave to the other militiamen, and they all like wave back. It's like, oh man, how you doing? And then she takes a deep breath and proceeds at a pretty decent fucking pace to just go straight down the main road out of town.
Right next to her.
Yep. All right. Camera's gonna pan up and pan back down through a window to a relatively comfy-sized 2-story home on the second floor, where we find Rennen with a sword to his throat. So, Rennen.
Yes.
Jenny's Mike, what is wrong with you? Jenny is still just as relaxed as she was before. Amelia looks pale, right? Like clasping her hands like even tighter than she was before, and you hear just the chuckle of Garrick behind you. Mighty unlike you getting all heated.
He breathes really hard for a minute.
Touch unnerved by the truth? Now, I think you should just settle down a tick. Yeah?
He's not going to say anything, but because I would almost have to say from the anger, his shoulders did rise and he was very tensed up. He forces himself to relax.
Mm-hmm.
It's very obvious his shoulders go down.
There he is. Like Jenny's just smiling. Now then. Do you want to take a different approach to dealing with my protege now?
I'm going to step to the side and turn just a tiny little bit.
No, he's not. That sword is to your throat.
Okay, it's still there. Got it.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
No, sorry. I don't know why, but I was going like, okay, so relaxed. He kind of pulled back a little bit so I can move. No. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think we're just going to relax a bit and take a moment to appreciate what you're seeing here. Look at her. Child of a witcher, or a failed one at least. I did tell you to take off that necklace when we were in town. And like Amelia's like heads down. She's like, I'm really sorry. Most people just kind of ignore it. So it's all right, lass. Now, what exactly did you need, Master Witcher?
I needed to talk.
About Kaer Morhen and the Path.
Yes.
Of which she knows neither.
And when I discovered it was a she, that she was a she, forgive me. And when I discovered that she's a child of a failure, most likely a proud failure.
You see Amelia wince.
Forgive me. I was inquisitive.
You know what? Actually, I want to be a little mean because it's kind of what's with an empathy of 2. You don't know what that once means.
Nope.
Oh
no.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fully over his head. No idea.
Yeah. So, but Jenny just kind of like stands up. She like stretches a little bit. If it helps. I found Amelia feeling like a small babe looking for bread and water on the side of a road 6 or 7 years ago.
How old does Amelia look?
Mid-teens, a little bit later, probably.
So she kind of found her as a adolescent.
That's right after the time I left the giant bear man. You're a good traveling buddy.
Ah.
So I'm the bear man.
Well, ask her questions.
I've asked Olive Care 2 in a observed space. My brain just totally forgot the word. Like, it wanted to go for public, but that's not right. And yeah.
I'm being very generous, Master Witcher. You're not going to get any other questions in a private area with her.
Amelia, are you from the north or the south?
I don't know. We traveled a lot. But I don't actually know where I was born.
Are you happy?
What kind of question is that? Do you care if she is?
He's gonna ignore them until Amelia answers.
She looks kind of like confused by the question, but then just like shakes her head. Sorry. Yes, of course. This is home.
Can I ask you a question, Jenny?
Oh, this is going. Yes, of course.
Are you involved in a similar business as to your ex-husband?
If I told you I left that game years ago, would you believe me?
No.
Then you're a fool. I am no longer a criminal, as it were. Much to whatever he says ever told you. I actually don't have a single bounty board on any of the country's walls.
Okay, I'm gonna roll human perception for this because what do I have to lose if this fails?
Word. Yeah.
It's kind of the best way I gotta put it. What do I have to lose here? It's a 6.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
Adorable.
Yeah. Amelia, do you want to learn more about your father, if given the choice?
Boy. You know, if I could, I want a study done about this game and how only the Witcher characters seem to talk to people with a deeply traumatized pasts. And to learn more about it, you need to roll human perception.
God, no. And
I want a study done about it. But for this particular situation, no, you don't have to roll. That's not what I was saying.
Okay.
No, you should use that roll.
Sorry, I legit thought you were asking me to roll. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, we're using it, but like regardless,
It's a 0. It's nothing on nothing.
We're not using that roll because I want you to pick this up. I'm a generous god. Just say you're taking a 10 and getting a 12. That's not how this works. So you see a cloud kind of go over her eyes, and her shoulders slump a little bit. I'd like to think I learned. I'd like to think I learned everything I needed to.
Okay.
But Jenny's just gonna go walk over. Puts a hand on Amelia's shoulder and is like, turns to you. And it's like the first time that like half smirk that she just like seems to permanently wear seems to be kind of gone. And she's just like, she killed them with her bare hands.
Okay. There isn't like a roll to identify magic, but what would I roll to do that?
What are you trying to detect?
That cloud that went over her eyes.
No, like it's a dark emotion clouded her face.
Oh,
God.
I believe that's called the magic of trauma.
I think that what you're looking for is shame. Shame. You cast shame on her.
Was that me not picking up social cues?
Yeah.
That might have been the 0. Actually, we nailed it right on the head, bro. God damn.
I wasn't the character rolling the 0.
Oh, they played Witcher so well.
Seriously, man, you walk in, it's amazing.
Yo, someone clip that. That was gorgeous. All right.
Love you,
bud. Don't forget. Thank you. But yeah. But no, yeah, she's like, but Jenny's is like, and you know, here's the thing. There are more kids just like her running around. Because you're so curious about getting back on the path, Master Witcher. Did you ever think about the people who fell off well before the training was complete? You see, I'm not in the business of being a criminal anymore, but I am building an empire of a sort. If you're interested, we'll be traveling to Cadwin this evening. you're more than welcome to join us.
I'll consider it. Had enough questions for now.
Garrick, should we kill him? Nah. He smells too nice. Be a shame. Most of us smell like death. He just smells like a wannabe. A fake. An attempt. When was the last time you killed anything?
He's not going to answer.
You feel a sharp point on your back, but you feel the sword leave your neck. Off you get. She's done with you.
Yeah, is he gonna just like point lead me out of the house?
No. He has the sword. He has the something pointy in your back, but he kind of just like nudges you towards the stairs leading down, but like he is playing a defensive position.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's mostly offensive, but he's just like you're walking down these stairs with your back to me, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna leave the house and he's gonna...
Well, you walk down the stairs.
Yeah, he will walk down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he has the choice of not getting stabbed but looking behind him, he would like to do that. Though I get the sense that it's not really an option he could take.
He can look behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's not going to lead to me getting stabbed, then yes, I would like to look behind me. I want to look at this Garrick guy.
Yeah, same tall, wiry frame, mess of a beard, mess of a hair. His eyes, though, bright blue. And you're not getting a mutagen out of that. But the thing that was pointing into your back, you see a like very well crafted, intricately carved, thick, like big bolt action heavy crossbow held down with one hand, just like being pointed directly at your skull.
All right. He doesn't. So his eyes bright blue, not cat slit.
Nope. You don't have an awareness check if you want to.
Yeah, I'd like to. Because I have the theory that he's mutated, but I'm not certain. Really? Is it worth it? Can I use a luck?
Oh my god! Is that 3 in a row?
No, it's 2. It's 2 in a row.
Oh, Hazel was the other one. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Man, that's guys. It's the second to last episode. I need you to roll above a 10 at least.
Yeah. Can I luck that or not?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, I would like to. See, now that's proper. It's a 29 right there.
You see him as he's grinning down. You don't see a necklace or anything around him. But everything about him, from your own animalistic instincts, is just screaming cat as he grins down at you, and you see 2 rows of pointed teeth grinning. that look distinctly like cat canines. On you get.
Yeah, he'll leave.
Yeah. You walk out the door, and as you like get down the porch steps, you hear the door open and close back again, and you turn around and you see Garrick just like sit back down in the same chair he was in before, mug in his hand, gives you a small nod salute. Happy hunting.
All right. Yeah, I have enough time.
Do you?
Well, I was gonna say I have enough time to go back to the room.
Do
to our
you?
rooms. It's only about 3 or 4 p.m. Yeah.
It's about 3 o'clock, but in your mind, what do you mean that you have time?
Oh, I mean, he has like all the time in the world to like be here and be home. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to kill the guy, but he has enough time to be home.
Sure.
I think let's see. Did we talk to Asa yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that, but yeah.
No, that was me asking above table. Like,
Yeah, this is me answering
Yes.
above table.
yeah.
This is God from the sky. Yes, your homies talk to it.
The Bible?
You know,
No, fuck the Bible.
no, yeah, we don't have the Bible. We have the Bible. We're Rennen and I, as his spirit, are gonna go to the. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Greyburn house.
Okay. Yeah, you get to the Greenburn house. Takes a bit, but you're there.
Yeah. Activity inside, outside.
You are like
Question
yes, Sam Fisher.
Yeah, I know.
There's Jesus. There's no. You don't see any movement. No.
There are windows.
There are windows. Yeah,
Oh my god, are there windows? Are we certain? No.
and there are windows on the top floor as well.
He already
On either side of the roof. Yeah. Yes, we have.
I'm gonna break in.
There's even a portcullis. I mean, you're gonna try the door.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try the door first, obviously.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, cool. I'll go up. I'm gonna go up the stairs. I'm gonna explore around upstairs.
Okay, so you go in the house.
Yes,
You
in the
go
house.
inside. There, you don't see anyone downstairs. That you can. Well, you don't see anyone downstairs. No.
Very specifically not looking downstairs, I'll be honest.
Okay. So head up the stairs.
Yeah, he's gonna go up the stairs. We're gonna invest. He doesn't know which room the comatose guy is in, but he would like to investigate literally every other room first. But I imagine he's gonna stumble across a comatose guy in between one of the rooms. I don't know.
Yeah. One moment.
Oh no, our GM is making a roll.
Yeah. Let's see. So you're upstairs. Yeah, make an investigation roll. Okay, so there are 3 doors. There's one on the left wall, and as on one side of like the upper part of the upper floor, because the staircase opens up. It's like I forget what it's called, but like the upper floor. There's a door on the left, and there are 2 doors on the right. Which one would you like to go?
Left, please.
Got you. So go over, open the door. Fun. Vironz, give me a reflex check.
A reflex check. So I gotta fucking remember where that is.
Then your stats.
Oh, that reflex. That's actually a good thing.
It is a very good thing. There's a fist that just kind of comes flying out through the door. And you see Marissa's husband. Who's there? Oh
my god.
Witcher? What are you doing? That scared me.
I'm about to do a thing that Rennen shouldn't do.
What are you doing up here? Is Marissa okay?
I don't know. I was investigating around, following on a lead that led me here.
Oh, it's just you see him like he's in like a nightgown, right? He's like rubbing his eyes. You can see behind him like hastily undone armor and behind him. Hey, like rubbing his eyes. Sorry. Got me okay. What do you? I mean, it's just me in the house.
Can I ask why you're asleep during the daytime? Is this your off shift?
Well, yeah, I was guarding the outside all night with the militia. I have to get up for dinner, and then I'm gonna be outside all night again.
Okay. This is a good question because I don't think it was stated, but when Rennen left, did he see any of the militia left the Viper's quote unquote Viper's nest to the Graveyard House?
You didn't say that you were trying to pay attention.
That's true, he didn't.
See, when you just short track to a location.
Yeah. So that's the problem with fast travel. You miss all the good stuff.
You actually, oh no.
Am I wrong?
I am not entirely. But yeah, I think I have my timeline right. Yeah, I think I do. It's fine.
Did you know that you have very dangerous people in a house in town? They put a sword to my throat.
Oh, what's that sentence?
My brain is just short circuiting to hell right now. Rennen would probably put it a lot more eloquently, but I can't think of it.
God, I feel like I should roll like a will check to see if he just starts.
Just brain death is occurring. Yeah.
Are you okay? Let's head downstairs and talk about it. I don't know what you're on about. How could you someday eat anyway?
Oh my God,
head downstairs.
It's problem. My own brain starts getting.
Yeah, you're good. What do you choose to do as he starts heading towards the stairs?
I don't know if this is a possibility.
Won't know till you try.
Okay. I think I might need a GM ruling on this.
Okay.
Because I had a very clever idea. Axie is about persuasion and stunning. Stunning in combat-related situations. Could I use it to put somebody to sleep gently?
If you consider yourself in combat, I'll allow it. If you make an Axie roll and take a combat action to put this man asleep.
God, this is rough.
Because any attempt to put him to sleep right now would be just legitimately an attack.
Yeah. I think it's gonna look like I'm going into.
He is at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. It's gonna look like I'm going in for a hug. And it's gonna be a bear hug, so I'm gonna squeeze. But also I'm just gonna try to fire off that like Axie sign as quick as possible. Right. I'm not entirely sure which comes first, the hug or the Axie, but yeah.
Let's go for the hug first, and then you can fire
Okay.
the Axie. Because you say going for a bear hug, which wouldn't knock someone out immediately regardless, and also
No.
not necessarily an attack move. So, like, are you just taking the butt of your sword and knocking him in the head? Are you, like... Because I'm going to kick it to you like this, Vironz. This would be how assassins think, and I need you to think like one. You are taking this guy out. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Sure. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Going for the hug, I think being able to like this guy's like wiry.
I'm gonna help
thin,
you.
right?
I'm gonna help you. No. I'm gonna help you out. Are you talking about like a sleeper hold?
Yeah.
Because a bear hug is wrapping someone around their arms and clutching their torso.
No,
That's a bear hug. No, okay,
Sleeper
cool.
hold.
A sleeper hold is going around their neck and clasping it down that way. You're talking about a sleep. That's why I was confused.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Axie would work. If you try to do a sleeper hold and just choke him out a bit and knock him out, then that would work.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
okay.
So
And no, he is a seasoned soldier, and he's a buff dude. He ain't tiny.
Okay.
Yes.
We're just gonna. God damn! I fucking hate they do it like this.
So that'd be brawling.
Yeah. It's just I gotta roll it as like a special move. All right, that'd be 15.
All right, he's half asleep, so you get that freaking haul in. All right.
Assuming 18's fine.
How much stamina are you spending for this Sunday C?
I just gonna do the bare minimum of 1.
Of 1?
Well, I have an option between 1 or 2.
For every 2 points of additional stamina you spend past 1.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say it's the vigor threshold. If I'm able to, okay, here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna pump like I don't know, 10.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. There is a vigor threshold, but you're also a witcher. It's not entirely magic, so you're right. Okay. Okay.
So I just can't sustain. I can't sustain spells past 2. It's like Yrden would be vigor of 2 only. Got it. So that's
Oh man, he did pretty good too. Oh, I'm sorry, homie. Yeah, he just goes limp in your arms.
I feel bad for this guy. I am gonna put him back in bed.
Roll my a physique check, please. No.
Not terrible. No.
No. It's not terrible. But you are a witcher. You're not exactly the.
I'm not a big buff boy. You're telling me I'm not a big buff boy?
Yeah, you say that with that tone, but he kind of just like slides out from underneath your arms and proceeds to start like falling down the stairs.
It's
Like,
not too bad because it wasn't a crit fail.
he kind of like stops halfway down. But then silence.
Yeah, we're gonna do the speed now. All right, so he was in that room, so I'm gonna have to assume that's their yeah, fuck it, let's look at it. Let's go through it there kind of quick.
Okay, you go into the room. Roll an investigation check.
I assume you mean awareness.
Sure.
When I say very quick, I do not mean quick, like very quick.
Yeah, it is similar to what I described to Overthinker in the previous episode.
Okay. Next room. We're just gonna go through this until I've gone through all the rooms. So sequential order. Next one on the right.
Cool. Run my awareness check.
17.
Cool. You hear voices outside the house.
Motherfucker.
Well,
it's like you it's like you
It's
dropped this guy down a set of stairs loudly.
Yeah, I know.
Bernie's this guy.
But they don't seem to be entering or anything like that. You just hear a couple of voices outside. But you open the door. Is it the one on the right or the left? On the other side.
Yeah, let's go for the other one on the left.
That feels like metagaming, but I'll allow it.
It does? I was trying to go for sequential order.
Oh, okay, you're fine. I was like, well, he's the one on the right, so I'm just like, no.
I was legit just trying to go through sequential order here.
No, you're good. So you open that door, and death approaches. No, so you, it is kind of feels like a closet / storage room. There is two or three bookshelves on one side. There's like a rack with clothing on the other. In the far back, you do see a chest. And there are some paintings like lining the top of the walls that are like kind of dusty.
Yeah. Can I look deeper into what's in this room?
Vironz? What would you like to look at?
I want to roll an awareness.
What are you going to look at first? You have the bookshelves, you have the chest, the paintings. Okay. You brush the dust off the paintings, and they seem to be paintings of old battlegrounds. There's a painting of a beautiful forest scene and stuff like that. They seem fairly fucking old, the kind of family owns. Someone of renown did these years ago, and now they're worthless, but they're still holding on to them.
Okay. Oh my gosh. God damn, brain, you gotta work harder. Chests? There's chests in here? Crates?
Mm-hmm.
Boxes?
There's a chest in the very far back. It is locked.
Can I pick the lock?
Do you have lockpicks?
No.
And would you have lockpicks? Yeah, all right. Okay, it's would you have lockpicks?
Okay. Is it a padlock?
No.
Damn. Okay. And what was the last thing?
There are clothes on one side hanging up on racks, and there's 3 bookshelves of various fill of old tomes and stuff on them.
Books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the books.
Yeah. A decent spread from up and down the continent. Some from Nilfgaard. There's some from you see Kuvir on there. Adern, but they're mostly just history books for the most part. It kind of feels like these were used just for school learning, like to learn about the individual countries in history.
Okay, and just quick skim glance over the clothing.
Coats, hats, trousers, knickerbockers, bucker knickers.
Cool. We'll go through the. We'll leave this room and kind of listen for those voices yet again.
Yeah, they're still just outside the house.
Okay. Just doing my due diligence.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's go for. I mean, I'm gonna say this one as the metagaming, but also I just feel like it would be totally fair for Rennen to accidentally stumble in on our guy.
Yeah, so you open the room. It's the same site. Well trimmed hair. He's like decently covered up. Kind of thin, but seems like he's well taken care of. There's like a food bowl out to the side. There's a few instruments by the desk. A chair with a book next to it. There are a couple of candles going. The window's slightly cracked right now, but the shades are kind of closed and not letting too much sunlight. And there's just an air of peace. And with your Witcher eyes, you can just see him breathing. Make me an awareness check.
Okay.
From the door.
I am gonna put a point of luck into this to get that +2.
Sure.
Or is it? Yeah, I think it's +2 for a point of luck. Be 19.
From where you're standing, you can see rapid eye movement from underneath the eyelids.
Is there paper, pencil, paper, and are there writing utensils here?
No. You do see like on a shelf off to the side, there is like various bottles and stuff like that, and some dried herbs and like a mortar and pestle.
I think he's just gonna. Is there a chair in here? Can't remember if there's a chair in here.
Yep, like I said a bit ago, there's a chair with a stand with a book next to it.
I'm gonna pick up the book first.
The Last Cry of a Dragon is the title.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up the chair next to the guy. Hello. Do you hear me? Kind of looking for those rapid eye movements.
They've been going the entire time you've been here.
Still, nothing special happened when I tried to talk to him.
No.
Okay. Does my medallion vibrate at all?
No.
I don't know your name. I feel bad for you. You seem stuck. He's gonna. Is the book bookmarked or anything?
Yes.
Can I open it up to whatever page it is? I'm gonna read to this guy. I'm gonna read to this guy.
Okay. Sure. It's on chapter 5.
Okay. I'm gonna literally just do the like. I have it on the page, but it like my thumb there. I'm just gonna kind of like peel back the other pages through basically to the first page.
Okay.
And just...
As you're reading to him, what are you trying to do? And I'm not trying to like ruin the scene, but you start reading to him.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just reading to him. Okay. I think I don't. Okay. This is me trying to go like, how human can I be here without feeling like an utter ass?
Well, the question is to you, as the Witcher, is why are you reading to him?
Well, he's human.
Sure.
And while the general basis of the Witcher code is to just only kill monsters and nothing with high things of intelligence, so like gnomes, dwarves, werebubs, true dragons, higher vampires. His school is semi-known as being they're the king killers, and the cats are assassins of the regular folk. He's as he's also reading, he's kind of trying to see or ascertain if any of these eye movement, like if anything that he's doing or saying is drawing any form of reaction. Like he's really trying to get those eyes to look at him, like he's hoping and praying that they will.
Make me an awareness check.
I think I actually have to keep that at the 14.
Yep. You don't see any reactions to what you are doing. The eye movement continues, but as you're watching and reading to him, as someone who is a hunter yourself, you start to pick up on these are the eye movements of someone who is scared. But and I'm allowing this from Witcher standpoint, but you're pretty sure it's not scared for him. It's like he's watching something.
I'm gonna cast Yrden.
Okay.
Wow, that's not a good roll.
It's just you and him in the room.
Yeah, I think he'll take his steel sword out and put it on the table. He is actually going to finish this book for him. Before he does.
It is a thick volume of a book.
Thick? Okay, thick. He's going to get through like 3 chapters.
While you're going through this, are you doing anything else? Because he's clearly scared of something.
I am looking around the room. That's kind of why I cast Yrden. I was kind of seeing if I could get the Spectre to show up.
Yes. Are you doing anything else to him?
To him? I think before I, as I'm reading, before I turn when I'm not turning a page, I do have a hand on his hand. So
his hands are underneath the covers.
Okay. I would like to put my hand on his hand.
Cool. You pull back the covers. His hands are clenched so tight, the skin has turned white in his palms. His muscles are completely taut underneath these blankets.
My
For the
roll
love of
awareness,
fuck.
does this look like he's poisoned? I swear to God, this sounds like he's poisoned.
No, you're picking up on the same signs. It looks like he's terrified of something and he's watching something terrible happen.
It's stuck inside a memory. Aha!
Or
Yeah, I mean, he's Rennen's kind of looking around the room as well. If there's, God, I feel so.
we're gonna have another above table. Now, from what you know, if you think he is the source of this spell, right?
I don't think Rennen thinks that anymore.
You don't think Aaron thinks that anymore. What changed his mind?
I think it's because he hasn't felt his medallion vibrate like he did when Marissa was in the house or nearby. And this guy looks terrified. And Rennen is also thinking he is either poisoned with a paralytic and somebody's doing something horrible to him. And gotcha. I think Rennen will probably still off this guy. He just wants to get through more of the book first to try and ease. But
because the reason I'm bringing
Rennen
this up is that you are operating at a speed, and I remind you because I brought this up before game, you're operating at a speed that makes you think you have time.
Yeah.
And you knocked out her husband, who's on the stairs right now. Just throwing that out there.
Because he also thinks he wouldn't, the old guy wouldn't have understood why Rennen knows about, why Rennen knows there's another person up here, but doesn't know anything else.
That's fair. But, so, yeah, no, continue.
Yeah,
we're going back down. I just wanted to let you think your own thoughts and not continue beyond the pressure of being insane. Collect them and get back in.
Yeah,
I did that for the other two.
He is going to just finish out the chapter. I don't know how lengthy the chapters are, but he finishes out the chapter.
You look outside, the sun is getting pretty low.
Okay. Hopefully.
It's like 4.
Yeah. Hopefully there is not a cliffhanger, because chapter done, I think he is just gonna go for whatever the most humane, like swift, humane, not horrifying looking kill is. Oh, I could do something that it'd be a nicety, but also guaranteed death in a way as well. Oh yeah, you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to give him my potion of swallow.
Okay.
I think it's the most humane looking in the end. While also Rennen knows that this is probably going to kill him outright. But it's not going to terrify anyone else who comes in and sees that he's dead.
Gotcha. As you begin to pour that down his throat, we're going to go back to the other two. So, you've been going down the road for about 20 or so minutes at this point. Hazel, Vellis. It's been quiet conversation. Basically, Marissa's just basically asking the both of you how you like the town. It's like a little after 3 at this point. Dedrick and Kenneth haven't really said anything other than yes, ma'am. And as you've passed through the outer side of town, the farmhouses, the farm fields, the rough patches of grass that lead into the forest, and now you're in the forest. And the canopies overhead, it's a little shaded. And it's not quiet. There's birds. You can hear the rustling of probably like a couple of like small game fowl like in the bush and stuff like that. And it's just a nice warm day. And Marissa's like, how much farther do you think?
I'm not entirely certain. 'Twas the Witcher that initially, first of all, felt the pull of the town itself, and then found it hard to leave when he went and rescued the red-haired lass from a crypt. It shouldn't be too far, I don't think. Are the guards close enough to hear us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, both of them look disgruntled that you're doing this to begin with. And you're going. The road becomes a little bit rougher, still well traveled, all things considered. And then both of you make me an awareness check.
Oh, God.
Stabby, for once, could you just be excited for it? You know what I mean?
No.
Could you just, like,
Sure,
could you
everything's
just
fine.
Yeah.
No, see, I'm sure everything's fine.
Oh
Oh,
my
I was about to
God.
say-
I was
No,
genuinely-
no, that is too cinematic for our own good.
All right.
Both just crit failed this.
I was genuinely about to say, what's the worst that could happen? That is the
Yeah.
worst.
I rolled a
I
6,
would
you rolled
like
a 1.
to use my luck to
You're really not going to want to do that.
Okay.
No. And you hear like quiet chuckle. Just and you realize it's Kenneth's voice, who just finally goes, "All right, I think that should do it, yeah?" I don't think we need to go any farther than this.
Well, that's sort of the point.
No, I think we've gone definitely far enough, ma'am. It's about time you get back at home. It's getting dark out, says Dedrick.
Keep walking.
It's still fairly bright out, all things considered.
Yeah, but we're the ones in charge of protecting her. And that is very true. Milady.
Right.
Like,
So we found it.
I don't know what you're talking about, boys, but Marissa, we should get going.
Actually, wait. You might be right. This might be the first threshold.
Marissa's just like looking both of like Marissa's like caught in the middle. Like there's 10 feet on either side of her. You're on one side of her, they're on the other, and she just like looking back and forth like I
don't.
I'm
To her side. Keep walking.
as you're attempting to do so, Kenneth tries to intercede, like putting his arm on the other side of her. It's like, ma'am, it's time to go. Well, I honestly, we can go a little farther. It's not that dark yet. I don't want to risk your safety. Nope, we shouldn't do it. No risking.
She can make her own decisions, you know.
And it's our decision to protect her, and we're going to continue doing that. Unless you actually know how to use that thing. Highwaymen patrol these roads.
You might
I do
find out
know.
what he knows if you keep tucking this way. And I'm going to give him a hard look. Can I roll intimidate?
No. as you give him that hard look, and Dedrick, the one with the scars on his left arm, looks back at you, his eyes are glass.
Bugger.
Did your eyes always look like that?
Glassy? Like glassy as in like phased over, kind of like he got whammied. There we go. There's a good another term for it. Like there's like an eye pupils are dilated. And you see Kenneth with his arm still around Marissa just draw his blade and point it at the two of you. I don't know what your game is, but we have a job to do. We came all the way out here looking for a ghost story, apparently.
Go. To Rennen. Go.
Rennen?
Do you mean Hazel?
Yes. Hazel. I just turned to him. Go.
You want me to keep walking?
You see for a split second a lifetime of working with people who don't get it. He says, no, kill them.
Master Vellis, what are you talking about?
The guards are taken, ma'am. I'm sorry.
What are
If
you
you're not
talking
getting
about?
away
They're just
from
trying to
them.
protect me.
They're trying to keep you there. Walk 10 feet my way, and all can be peaceful.
Oh, I was really hoping it wasn't going to come to this.
But it might.
She draws his blade, but he's not going to go for the kill yet. He is, however, keeping the blade likewise pointed back. Now,
To be
listen.
clear, so you understand the situation. Kenneth has his arm around Marissa, like in front of her, with his blade pointing towards the two of you. And Dietrich hasn't drawn his blade yet. He's just on the left. That is what they're presenting. Just letting you know.
Yep.
So if you're letting you know, Stabby, before you do anything. But you've drawn yours.
Now, listen. I think we can still keep this amicable. We just need to take a breath and think about what we're doing here. You're holding a lady in your arms with a blade drawn. That does not look like guarding her. That looks like taking her hostage. So how about you let
We're her
her go?
gods, you daft fool. He's pointing it directly at you at this point. We don't know you. Strangers making strange claims.
Marissa, this is the spell. They can't leave, and they won't let you either. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Roll me persuasion checks, fam.
I shall help, Smile.
No, you're rolling one.
Oh,
You're rolling a de-escalation check. I'm rolling for the
That's-
objective.
that is tragic. Okay.
You pulled your sword. Okay, 19.
You want? Can I do intimidation instead? Since I have the sword out.
Sure.
Let's
But
be
here's the
civil,
question.
or
Are you
else.
trying to intimidate? Because they're not responding to you. This is you appealing to Marissa.
Ah, that's true. Okay.
Yes. You can intimidate her if you want. Like, I'm like pop off. but-
No. Good.
Go ahead.
Okay, you know what? A 10. Not great. Not terrible.
She looks between Kenneth, who still has a protective arm around her, and the two of you. I think we can walk a bit longer. Yes. And she looks at her two guards. Both of you roll me an awareness check.
17 and 18.
No, ma'am, I think that's a bad idea. From behind the both of you, you hear the movement of feet.
Hey, you gonna swivel around to look at that?
You see two more militiamen coming down from the other road, down the other end.
From outside town.
Yes, they are covered in sweat. And you can see the angle that they were coming from was through the woods. Their eyes are glassy, they're panting, and they're covered in sweat.
What the hells?
So there we were, all in one place.
Two of us. Something
so-
lost in space?
Yeah, I was going to be like, I'm the queen, but you felt me. Or, yeah. With no time to start again. So will you both be nimble, both be quick? Jesus Christ.
Well, this was a fun riff.
Yeah. See, we have fun here on the Witcher Fate Spinner show.
Yeah, totally great.
So you see two more militiamen up here. You see behind you, soaked in sweat, clearly exhausted. But you've already picking up on the same glassed over, like, dazed look in their eyes as they like approach from the other side of the road to kind of sandwich the two of you in. You notice they don't have weaponry on them necessarily. One of them has like a bow, and the other one has like this small dagger that seems a little rusty in their hands. Make me an unawares check.
Ooh. All right.
That's some tasty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These are the same two militiamen that were trying to help you bury the body, or two of the three. Whoa. Sorry everyone, we're late, but it might get mighty dangerous in these woods. Yeah, I don't think you should go any farther, guy. I think you should go. Let's get back, everybody.
What do you mean late? How did you even know any of us were going to be out here?
We were patrolling. What we do, right? Yeah, we were patrolling.
I'd like to human perception Marissa. Does she see that all of this is weird?
You don't need a human perception for that. She is wildly confused and like frightened going on, like scared, and what scared bleeds into terrified, which is at that point where rationality leaves. So she's frightened, like she doesn't know what the fuck is happening or what to do here. Because like, yeah, she's like, she was already worried and like concerned about how to handle this. Seeing those two roll up, now she's going into frightened, like what the hell is happening? But the two of you should be patrolling the town. We were patrolling the town, ma'am. Yep. We were patrolling the town, and now we're here, just to be safe. Don't worry, we got you. And then you hear like Kenneth. See, do you think we'd have this many people out if it wasn't dangerous?
Marissa, come with me. This is all wrong, and it proves what we were saying. Come with me, and it'll all make sense. Persuasion?
She's already persuaded.
Okay.
It's these four that, like, and she's just like, well, I can go a little farther. It's fine, everyone. No, it ain't fine. Dedrick starts to like, you see him like reach under his arms, and he has two hilts and scabbards kind of like underneath. He's good at that shit, though, so you already know.
Yep. All right.
Well, it's like, I know it. Just let me walk down the road, everyone. I'm asking you, okay? Don't make me order you. And she's starting to bleed back into town leader mode a little bit, or she's trying to. So please, take your hand off me, Kenneth. And there's a pause in the air, like everything kind of goes still. And Kenneth just slowly lowers his hand. He doesn't lower his blade, though. As you wish, ma'am. Thank you. And she starts to walk forward towards the two of you. But Kenna and Dedrick are directly on either side of her as she's walking.
All right. I'm going to stay within arm's reach of one of them. So
Which one?
The one that doesn't have his weapon drawn. Dedrick.
You got it.
And Hazel will keep himself in a position where he's sort of body blocking the other two, but mostly keeping them at bay, not fully pointing his sword towards them, but like just letting them know he has the reach if he needs to move.
Yeah, and if Dedrick tries to pull those daggers, I'm going to hit him in the head with my cleaver.
Okay. You start walking down the road a bit more. Same situation. It's getting a little darker underneath the canopy. You can tell the sun's going down. This is where this is where timeline's happening at the same time gets weird. To take into account, does Rennen read at the same speed he speaks? Because
he would read.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
No. He reads slightly faster. I mean, it's an intelligence. What's my intelligence? It's an intelligence of 6.
Don't cop out of this.
Don't think you could fucking escape. I am gonna roll a D100. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yep. Okay. This is not a game mechanic. This is me trying to suss out a very important thing. So, for the audience, as they're walking down this road, given that Rennen took the time to knock somebody out and sit down and read to this dude, it's been about the same amount of time on both sides. Because Rennen went to go talk to Jenny and her gang. These two went to go talk to Marissa. They walked out about 30 minutes outside of town, or heading out of town. So they're ways out in the woods at this point. So everything's kind of happening at the same time. What I was trying to determine here is genuinely how quickly, which poison was it?
It was Swallow. It's
Swallow.
It's the healing one, but it's also the most toxic one, in a way.
To literally anyone else but a Witcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to taking into account what Swallow does, how quickly it would affect someone, and also what it would do to somebody. So, as you're all walking, neither of you need to roll me an awareness check. Because you already had an idea of what everything sounded like when you were walking. As you're going down the road, a familiar air drifts upon the both of you, and you realize, other than the sound of your footsteps, it is completely quiet in these woods.
Fuck.
And Stabby for
That was me.
I know. I saw the rest, nah, I'm gonna blame Stabby for this one. I'm so upset. And as you're walking, you kind of squint your eyes a little bit. In the far distance, underneath the canopy of the forest and the shadows of the bush and stuff like that, something is softly approaching on the wind. There's a fog rolling in.
I suppose it was never going to be easy.
I don't.
Ms. Greyburn, you remember
that's the barrier.
No, I think the Spectre is against us leaving. You remember I mentioned a Spectre, yes?
I do remember. The 4 guards around the 3 of you collapse on the ground.
Oh, that's convenient.
And they start shaking violently.
Oh,
That's not convenient at all.
And Marissa's like, wait, what? What's happening? And she goes down to Kenneth and she starts shaking him, and he is...
I'm gonna pull her back.
No, can't you see he's hurting? And you see his eyes are rolled in the back of his head.
He's dead.
No, he's shaking. He's still alive.
What?
Yeah, he's just violently shaking, and you can see his eyes are rolled back, and you see his tongue's kind of hanging out of his mouth as he crinkles, and you see his arms kind of go tight to his side, and he starts twitching odd spots, and you see the other 4 are reacting in the same way. Vellis, you kind of look around you. You can see drifting up into the sky 4 blue gossamer strings drifting away.
Disconnected. They're disconnected?
If that's what you want to call it.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
What did you see?
The threads. The bloody threads that have been connecting people. Right up into the sky. These 4 just... They're cut off.
And all at once they stop shaking. And you just see rapid breathing. Their eyes are closed.
Hazel will kneel down. He's gonna prop one of them up and just kind of gently slap their cheek a little. Hey, wake up now. Wake.
You what? Oi, you player. Make a check.
Sure.
Yeah, make a first aid check. Oh, you! It's just just slapping him in the face. What you doing?
I also have first aid, if I can take a look at them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you might be a little bit better than this than I am. Well, that's
16.
not terrible.
They appear to be in a state of shock, but they're sleeping. They're not catatonic or anything. They're just their entire system got overloaded, and they're just completely out.
They're fine, or they will be. Hazel? Is that cloud coming at us still?
Hazel turns to look.
Show enough. Not the action star, but show enough.
I believe that might be the mage's work. Shit, we might have to go back into town after all.
It just looks like a regular fog cloud. Like the fog, like a mist that would settle into a forest just approaching.
I mean, listen. After the amount of shit that Hazel's had to deal with in this
being
fucking house.
informative.
Ain't fucking nothing normal about anything around here. Fuck this place.
And we're still on the road, right?
Yes.
Well. Fuck.
And with that, we're going to go back to Rennen.
Yeah.
So, Rennen, you pour the draught down his throat. You see like an instinctive swallow movement in his throat. And all at once, he starts to like gently convulse, and you see kind of emanating from like his core, his veins start going black as it starts going up and into his arms. It starts crawling up his face, and you see kind of like spider web up and down into his face around his eyes. It goes down into his chest, and you can safely assume this black veinage started going through his entire body as he just started shaking violently. And starts like gasping for breath. You see him clenching and unclenching his hands. And then he lies still.
Okay. Job's done. I don't think there's any. I mean, there's the RPG nerd in my brain of my brain just was going like loot everything. I don't think there's anything that Rennen wants to take from here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's gonna kind of he's gonna go downstairs. Probably. Actually, yeah. No,
so you walk down the stairs past the guy who's still knocked out. Stop fast traveling mentally.
No, I was about to say maybe put a pillow under this guy's under the guy's head. And I just went, nah, let's not mess with him anymore.
Got you.
Yeah, go downstairs. Still hear people talking, or is it silent right now?
Oh, it's completely quiet.
Gonna look out the front windows. No people?
No.
Rennen feels like a little bit pleased with himself, but still incredibly fucking guilty. He's just gonna go out through the front door. He's gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna keep his head on a swivel, look out for anything strange, and start making his...
Yeah. So as you're walking out the door, and you get out into the main street, you take a good look around. About 30 feet off to the left of the side of the building where you heard people talking, there was a few militiamen that were talking. You assume that they were probably talking because all of them are on the ground.
Do they look alive?
You can't tell from this distance. You just see like 4 dudes just lying on their backs on the ground.
Yeah, let's go check on them.
Yep. Their eyes are closed. They're kind of like laid out in odd positions because you could kind of assume they just kind of fell over. But make me a first aid check.
I do actually have a point in that. It's an 18.
They appear to be in a state of shock, but they seem to be okay. They're breathing, like the breathing's kind of rapid and stuff like that, but they just seem to be in a state of shock.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna kind of slowly, still very vigilant, but make his way back to the burrow.
Cool. As you're walking, make me a will save.
What? Really? I don't want that 10. I don't want that.
As you begin to walk, a sharp pain just kind of sits in the base of your neck and kind of just radiates from into the base of your skull and kind of overwhelms your being. Your vision goes white all at once, and then black. And we'll get back to you.
Yay.
Yeah. Hey, fam. Hazel. Vellis.
Right.
So you guys just walking back to town? They were walking back. Wait, I'm a scat man. You guys just walking back to town?
Hang on. Gotta recover from that thing you just said.
Which part?
The scat man.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Cool.
Hazel will actually first ask before they do anything. Well, does that convince you well enough, Marissa?
What are you talking about? And she looks purely overwhelmed in this moment. It's like, they just collapsed. That doesn't...
That does seem odd. I figured we'd find the edge and it'd be a pull. What about the 2 militiamen showing up out of nowheres? And this one getting all defensive with his arm on you and such.
He's one of my guardsmen. Them showing up was extremely odd.
And you saw the other one's eyes? White as sheets.
No, I don't mean glassed over as in they went white, as in they looked dazed and confused.
Gotcha. Right.
Thank you. All right.
And you saw the other one looking all dazed and confused?
I was more concerned about the 2 of you.
A quick clarifying question, Grizz. Were any of these, or any of the additional militiamen, were they any of the ones that waved us out as we were leaving the town?
No.
No. Okay.
No, they are the 2 of the 3 that were trying to help you bury a body.
Right. I just want to make sure they weren't one and the same. Okay.
No.
Also definitely means that they wouldn't have necessarily seen us as we were walking the main road.
No, from all intents and purposes, it seems that at some point something made them go, "Oh shit," and then book it like fucking 5 miles in 2 minutes. Like they were running like the whips of the devil were behind them. Like they, besides being shocked, they look fucking beat and also not armed at all to even protect anything if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, take a look at these 2, Marissa. Covered in sweat, looking exhausted as hell, as if they had quite literally ran the entire way here just to meet us from the opposite direction.
I don't. Stop. Let's just get back to town and try to get some horses to get them.
I could carry one.
I could probably try and carry 2 of them.
Fine, I'll carry the other two.
I mean, if you want me to get the third.
There's
What?
only 4 fellows here.
Hazel might have had a stroke. Gotcha. Right, so-
No, he was joking in that, like, he would help lighten the load for
Lighten the
Vellis.
mood.
Oh, well, it didn't quite work in the moment, but because I was just like, oh no, Stabby. Oh, Stabby's
got it.
gone. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
I apologize. I am very tired myself.
That's okay.
Yeah. This bump. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, dude. Yeah. All right. So you start carrying. So it is going to take a while to get back to town if you're carrying all of them. About call it 6 or 7 minutes longer because you're kind of trudging down the road.
Mhm.
And the fog is still approaching behind you.
Don't like it.
You
Not a fan of that fog at all.
you get within call it half a league from town, and at this point it's like 4:30ish in the afternoon, and the sun is setting. It's just shy of almost being evening, more or less. Both of you roll me an awareness check.
Hazel's paying attention.
You both got it. As you're walking, it is completely quiet. The only thing you can hear are the sounds of your own footsteps and the wind. And as you approach town, normally would there be a din or noise? You don't hear anything. You don't hear the sounds of the forge, carts, nothing.
Something isn't right.
I completely agree.
Let's pick up the pace a little. And Hazel is going to push himself a little to get to town a bit faster.
Yeah. If he wants to spend stamina or something.
No, but you do notice something odd.
Just the one thing.
Yeah, Marissa's not with you.
Huh?
Where the fuck did
Hazel
she go?
looks back down the main road. Is she just standing there or gone?
Mm-hmm. You see a ways back. You see her standing there, kind of holding herself a bit and shaking.
Vellis is carrying the 2 mercenaries who knew before, unceremoniously drops them in the street, and walks back to her. What is it? What's going on?
She doesn't respond. You see her just kind of staring pinpoint kind of down at the ground, kind of holding herself and shaking.
Put a hand on her shoulder, kind of get in front of her face, look at her eyes.
She is ice cold.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
What's wrong, Vellis?
She's cold.
Shit.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
good.
familiar to you, Hazel.
I think that might be the Spectre. We need to get her moving now.
No.
Oh, no way.
The mage. Question, are you still carrying those militia guys?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to pick her up.
Okay.
And start hustling her into town looking for the first place that'll have a fire.
Yeah, easy enough. Are you still killing the militia then, by the way, the Hazel? Just making sure. Vellis seems so white.
I dropped mine in a pile. I don't care about those guys. We weren't friends when we weren't friends before. We're not friends now. I'm kind of sad we didn't kill them.
Easy enough. As you get towards the town, there's like a small home just inside, like, I don't know. There's a small homestead off to the side before you truly get into town that seems to have light coming from the inside.
All right, come to the door. Excuse us, emergency. Push my way through with my shoulder.
Sure.
Like,
As you
open the
enter
door.
the home, you see two older individuals, husband and wife, seem to be probably in their late 50s, on the ground, not moving.
Hells?
This is not.
They all passed out like this. Hazel will finally set down the militiamen, and he's going to go over and check for a pulse. Or
Easy
any
enough
signs
to
of
do,
breathing?
being 3'6". You put them both down. Don't have to worry
Fucking dare you!
10 minutes.
Listen, he needs all the height he can get. Stop stealing his fucking inches, man. His feet, he needs them.
Go ahead and make me a first aid check. Super serious.
All right. Oh boy. Well, that's not great. That's a 6.
They're passed out. Yeah.
I think they're just passed out, but I'm not entirely certain. He will prop
He's
them
not.
up on their side. Sorry, what?
She's not. Blankets. Get blankets, quick.
Yep. Okay. He is going to turn this place over for blankets.
As you bring it to the fire, Vellis, she does seem to like take a deep. What? Oh no. Oh, what's that? Why did he? What?
I can't rightly say, but you were unreachable for a bit there. I'm like clasping her little hands in my gigantic ones, trying to warm them up.
Elias needs me.
Well, can you walk? No, fuck that. And I pick her back up.
No.
No reason to delay then.
Yeah, you get some blankets and like cover her with them, and she's still shaking. It's a tad bit warmer now, but she just still has that faraway look in her eyes, and she's like muttering quietly underneath her breath. As you trudge deeper into town, and as you get into town proper, same situation. You see people on their backs, on their sides, unfortunately some on their fronts, just on the ground, not moving.
I glance over at the blacksmith to make sure nobody fell into the fire.
Make me an awareness check.
$15.
You do smell burning meat before you even get there.
Well, we don't need to see that right now. That's enough information for me.
Yep.
Is Vellis gonna let Hazel know by any chance?
Smell that?
Smells like meat. Why does it smell like meat coming from the blacksmiths?
I don't know. If you're going to take a look, be quick about it. I don't want that sword far away for long.
Right. I'll be right back. He's gonna go in. He'll shoulder the door open if he needs to.
Well, the blacksmith is a wide open area. You can, yes. As you go around the corner of one of the buildings, it's not just meat that you smell; it's also just smoke. And you see the similar situation of people being lying all over the ground, but you do see one of the trainees slumped over one of the coal pits.
He first thing he will rush over and try and yank them out.
They are dead. You can just tell immediately they've been lying on that bed for a while.
And he will let the body go.
You also smell something else, Hazel. Smoke.
Shit. Coming from where?
As you look to the sky, you can see a pillar that seems to get bigger and more billowy off to the side, a little farther deeper into town, but that will pull you away from Vellis.
Sorry, a pillar? Like a pillar of fire or
smoke? Okay,
smoke.
Yeah. If it was a pillar of fire, I would have mentioned that as you were putting it down, but that's fair.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
There's an active burning pyre of darkness and death. Fear it. But yeah, it will pull you away from Vellis if you approach.
Hazel snapped himself back to as he heads out to pass Vellis. Well, one of the blacksmith trainees is dead. But there's a pillar of smoke out in the distance. I'm going to go check it out real quick and I'll be right back.
Vellis, you clock that same thing now that he's pointing out. It's a fair distance into the town.
You might see about getting her over to the apothecary.
We've got a destination in mind.
Wherever that smoke is coming from.
No, I'm going to the Greyburn house.
Now, if you're sure, I'll meet you back there then.
Right.
All right. Hazel will, he's going to go off sprinting towards the pillar of smoke.
Got you. So, you know what? Which is funnier? I'm gonna roll this. Yeah, that makes sense. Clearly the person who could help the most. So, we're gonna go to Hazel real quick. Hazel, as you start sprinting off and going past the buildings in town, you spot a familiar shape. You spot Rennen on the ground.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing. Check for pulse, check for breathing.
He's breathing.
Is he feeling cold, same as the others?
I mean, as cold as a school of the Viper usually does, but he doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he can see the chest rising, falling.
Mm-hmm.
And wake up. Wake up. We need you on your feet.
How would you like to go about waking Rennen up?
You know what? There's a surefire method that he can think of right off the bat. Mm-hmm. He's gonna clamp down on his nose and cover his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that'll do it. I was going to say slap the bitch out of him, but
I mean, he might be the man at arms, but no strike is strong enough for that one. In the words of Kadir,
you're unconscious. Get roasted.
Yeah. Like words of Kendrick Lamar, slap the bitch out of my. That's a lot of bitch.
Right, shit, if I could sly hand my fists.
So you hold it. Holding it. It's getting real pale. Paler.
Okay. He's gonna let go now.
Starts breathing again.
It's not how you wake someone up. Slap the bitch out of him. Come on.
Okay, fine. Slap the bitch out of him.
God, don't be weak.
My brain.
Imagine Rennen just dies right then. Critical fail, first aid, dead.
I mean, my brain just went. BP would never forgive me. All right, so you gonna slap him?
Yep. Old
All right.
slapperoonie. Pretty sure you're not supposed to do that, but you know, what the fuck do I do?
I mean,
Stopping someone's breathing isn't gonna wake them up.
it's true.
Pretty sure most people
No, it does not.
Okay, well, that shows what I know.
For every point of stamina you put into this slap will help in the wake up check. I'll call it. Yeah. Actually, not just. Are you doing full backhand, forehand? Or are you just punching him in the nose? What's happening?
Given the massive change in situation, he is going to twist his hips, wind his hand back, and he is just going to lean into this slap as hard as he fucking can.
Do you lock your elbow?
That doesn't sound like a good idea. He's not going to do that. Sounds like a good way to break his arm.
How many times have you slapped someone in the face, Stabby?
Like, in real life, or?
Yeah, just curious.
No, just breaking this down.
I have never slapped anyone.
Oh.
That makes sense. So you
Okay,
slap
if I
him.
need to-
Or just again. No, you're fine. We're just being stupid. I'm sorry. So you slap the ever-loving bitch out of Rennen.
Mm-hmm.
Rennen.
Yeah.
You wake up feeling as if you got the ever-loving bitch slapped out of you.
Do I see Hazel right above me?
No.
Oh,
What?
Because all you see is stars at the moment as you like jolt
I had
upright.
the bitch slapped out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna see things clearly after you. God, first it was tugs, and now getting the bitch slapped out of you. This is an amazing campaign.
Did I just catch you being a witcher?
Yep.
Wop, wop. Caught you tripping.
Fuck. This is the dramatic finale, guys. Hit him again.
Not the finale.
Oh,
No, he's still asleep.
buddy.
No, I'm awake. Wop, wop.
Backhand. That one was for the smell.
Oh god, no! That just goes to the fucking Deadpool game for the 360 where he's just slapping the shit out of Wolverine for like 20 minutes. Oh,
oh,
god.
his face is gonna look a lot more sculpted after this.
That's because you hate me. This is because I love you. This is because.
This is because I hate you.
All right, but you are awake, Rennen. You feel the worst god awful headache of your life, other than dealing with your ex. Maybe.
I mean, I think he only has the one X, and he's trying to find her. So
Doesn't mean it's not a headache. So
it's truth.
yeah, gonna get on this stream. But you're awake.
What happened?
Oh, well, that is an excellent question. Me and Vellis were trying to convince Marissa to listen to us and understand that there was some weird shit going on in this town before you tried to do anything drastic. And as we approached the limits of town, well, the guards that were following us, and we rushed back here as quickly as we could. And it seems that everyone else in town is also not moving. I don't know if they're all dead, but so far we've really only confirmed that Marissa is alive, though it seems she was inflicted with something. She's cold as ice. I also found you passed out here on the road. I'm not sure if that's connected.
Okay. I already did the deed.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. Well, that might explain a few things. That's troubling. Okay. Well, we also have fog rolling in, and it is awfully quiet around here. I mean, truth be told, it might be because everyone's passed out, but I have a feeling that Mage might be making his play soon. Can you stand?
I can. We need to tell Vellis that Jenny is moving to Cadwin as well.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
She's looking for things.
Everywhere. So, Vellis, you reach the Greyburn home, and as you get to the door, I need everyone to make me an awareness check.
Oh no. Well, bitch. All right.
Hmm. 15.
2 18s, so from Hazel and Rennen.
Sick. You all start to hear the sounds of dozens of voices. Fear, worry, just concern, like a dull rumble. Some soft footsteps, some rustling. And you start to hear the town start to rise. People are waking up.
Oh, thank God. Oh, no.
I enter the residence.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
I enter the Greyburn residence.
All right. So, as you enter, Vellis, you walk in carrying Marissa. She's shivering. She doesn't feel as cold anymore, thankfully. And as you round the corner to the main part of the house, you look up the stairs and you see her husband just on the stairs in a nightgown, just knocked the fuck out.
Well, that probably happened the same time as everyone else.
Yeah, sure, totally. Man went to the bathroom and just happened to do it at the wrong time. Yeah. And you feel her kind of reach out to him and kind of pull her hand, but I need to check on Elias first.
course. And I will head up the stairs.
Yep. And at the top of the stairs, she like pats her. I'm like, thank you. You can put me down.
Set her back on her feet and open the door to his room.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
The curtains are pulled back. It is the ending of sunlight, like the sunset's like shining into the room. And you see him standing there. There's a blanket pulled over him, and he's looking out the window with his back to the two of you.
What?
Well, Elias, I presume.
You see Marissa's like, Elias? How are you awake? What? And she starts to enter the room, and you see him turn around. His eyes are completely bloodshot, and you see dark veins running up and down through his neck and across his face, going through his body. His face is a frown. You see a like layer of sweat going down his body, and he sees breathing heavily. It's all gone. All of it. It's all gone. Oh, it's gone. And you see her like run over and just envelop him in like a massive hug that almost like sends him over, but somehow he finds the strength to stand.
I enter the room as well, sort of smiling at the moment of them reconnecting, but also very wary of him.
I don't understand how. And she's like, "How are you standing?"
Some sort of
not-
miracle.
No. No miracle. Miracles die. If you don't feed them, they die.
Well, your sister lost one brother and got the other back. Surely that counts as a good thing.
Cedric. See him like hold his hands. He'll his head, like put his head in his hands, like did everything I could.
Aye. And he was a right heroic sort. Sort to put
Damn
others
fool.
first. Yes. Perhaps.
You see him like look down at his hands, and you can see the inside of his hands where the fingernails would go in. You see traces of blood trickling down them. He ruined it. He ruined everything.
Now, let's
He
not be
ruined
hasty.
everything.
Nothing ruined that can't be recovered.
He ruined it.
And your sister's here.
I can't do it again. It's gone. Brother, what are you talking about? You see, like, he like holds, she takes both hands and like holds his head. Like, you need to lie back down. I'm not sure how you're standing, but you're not. Of course, you wouldn't be making sense. But what are you? Who ruined what? This is a miracle. No. It's all gonna go back to what it was.
Elias, it seems to me that's a pretty good opportunity you've been given there.
It's all gonna die.
Everything does. That's just natural.
You see him like look up and like seem to perceive you for the first time. You told him.
Lad, you're focusing very hard on things that are deeply sad. But look at your sister.
You told him I was here.
She's happy to have you back, mate. Let's not spoil it.
You don't know what you've done.
Vellis's hand is like twitching. Let's just all settle down now. Right? We're all going to be good about this.
Marissa at this point is like looking between the two of you, and you see Elias like put his hands his hand on her shoulder a little bit, just like, Mary, I'm sorry you had to take care of me all these years. But I wanted you to have the town you deserved. That Cedric deserved. Of the town our father left us. They ruined that for us.
Well, don't leave out the cost now for coming clean.
The cost?
Aye.
What do you know of the prices I've paid? Say it matters not now.
Right. That doesn't matter. It's all in the past.
No. Fate is ever omnipresent. It's wound around your neck and it's gonna pull you down too.
I don't like that sort of talk.
I chose to pull it up. And hang myself with it. But you... it's gonna pull you down and suffocate you in the muck with everybody else. Go see your hard work. You hear a shuffling outside, and you kind of like look out and you see like on the stairs, you see Marissa's husband like standing up, like holding his head, which like he effectively got like triple whammied.
What was his name?
I forget. Anyway,
I think he did too.
I'm gonna wave him over.
he's
Come on
he's like cross-eyed. He's on the steps, like you can see the top of his head moving around.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, he got like accidentally tossed out a set of stairs and freed from a mindfuck curse.
Oh, we're like maybe won't talk again levels of head injury.
Maybe. I'm not that mean to Vironz. I'm already doing something else at the moment.
All right. I would like to get a read on Elias here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I know he has performed acts of magic. I did inadvertently set him up to be poisoned.
You don't know what happened to him.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
But I know that I might have been acting against his interests.
Mm-hmm.
That I was by trying to tell Marissa. So I'm concerned with his overall outlook, but I'm more concerned with the likelihood that he's going to try to kill me in the next 30 seconds.
If it helps with that concern, he is wrapped in a blanket, and he seems to have stood up for... This is like the first time he stood up in probably like a decade.
I'm more like he raises his hand and my head explodes, kind of worried.
Okay. Roll me a premium perception.
I don't know what magic can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20.
Yeah. This is an individual who watched everything he's ever worked for, everything he's ever strived for, and paid horrifically deep costs for crumble. And you're one of the people responsible.
Right.
And there's nothing he can do about it.
Gotcha.
He's barely standing. You see, I think he's kind of leaning on Marissa, but not too much. I think he's trying to do it under his own power as much as possible. And given the way he looks health-wise right now, he looks... forget being asleep for that long. He looks fucked up for entirely different reasons that you can't quite place yet. So this is, given what he was doing with the knowledge that you have, this is a man of remarkable willpower, using all of it to just stand. And a lot of that energy is coming from you even being here in the room.
Because he's angry at me?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anger does a lot.
Yeah.
Let's get you back down. Mary, just please, just sit down. And
Right.
And you see her like
I'll go
guide him
get some
over to
help.
the bed.
This seems like a family affair.
Get help. You see him like slowly sit down. From who?
Don't you worry about it, sir.
No, you. It is like the first time you see, it's like a sickening smile go across his face. It's like, you don't. You think I did this for my own good?
Did what?
It's all going to go back to what it was. It's already started. There will be no helping anyone. And by tomorrow, this town will be dead.
At that, I'm going to give Marissa a genuinely concerned look.
I mean, she's overwhelmed, she's bewildered, she's tired, she was whammied with something, she looks fucked up mentally.
I'll fetch the alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have a proper surgeon about.
Just go.
I do.
Okay. Down at the van down by the river, we have Rennen and Vellis, not Vellis, Hazel. So you guys can hear the town start to move around.
Yeah, Rennen is still actually to kind of keep on the same questions same thread of thought that he was following before. I can think, I swear to God, I can. Hazel, where is Vellis?
Right now, he's over at the Greyburn residence.
Shit. We need to go get him now.
All right. Are you able to move? All right.
Everything hurts, but you can.
Yeah. Rennen gets up. He's gonna do his best to make it look like it's not hurting him to move, but yeah.
Well, I'd say that that'll do well enough for now. Let's get moving then. And Hazel will take off with Rennen in tow.
Staying vigilant.
Sure. As you even take like around a corner, you see 10 or so townspeople all standing up in various places in the street, holding their heads, groaning, some rubbing their eyes, some holding their stomachs. You see, you actively see someone vomiting, and they're all groaning in pain, clutching their skulls. And you see a younger woman kind of like holding her head and kind of like look up at the sky, just like looking around and then kind of like point. And you follow her hand line. Way up in the sky. You see a storm cloud rolling in at a pretty decent pace. And the wind's picking up. And Hazel, I'm going to go off the roll you had before. That pillar of smoke got bigger. And you see another one in the distance, too.
And these are all within town?
From what you can tell.
Shit. And then link back up with Vellis. I need to check out whatever's happening in town.
Are you really going to be that stupid?
Yes, I am, actually. If you're willing to join me, well, feel free.
Okay, Mandalorian. No, I need to go cover up my what I did.
Right, then off with you then.
And Hazel will bolt.
Yeah, Rennen really, really wants to go try and cover up what happened or what he did.
Well, all right. So Hazel, you go off and like a decent ways into the town. You see a few townspeople kind of like standing around clutching their heads, but a few of them are kind of conscious enough. You do see like a smaller like hot hatch house. Half of it caught fire. And you see that bigger pillar of smoke is coming just from the top of like a different house. Like there are like some people might have been doing things involving fire around the place and like fell down essentially.
Okay. How badly does it look like the fire's progressing right now?
I mean, it's a hatch house, so a decent pace. Like most of the roof is made of like straw and other detritus.
Okay. He will whistle out for the fuck anyone that is like even remotely like within their mind at the moment, given that most of them seem to be like incredible amounts of pain. And he'll call out the fire as he goes to breach the door leading to the hatch house.
It's an open door. You can see inside the house.
Okay.
Yeah. Inside of the house, there is someone on the ground.
All right. Yeah. He's going to drag them out, check for pulse, breathing.
Yeah, they're breathing. They're just passed out.
All right. He'll set them on their side, and he is going to move deeper within, and he is going to start just quickly trying to cover as much ground as he can, checking for anybody else that might be left in that hatch house.
That was the only one.
Okay. Moving on to the actual fire then. I'm assuming there's like stairs leading up to the upper floor.
No, it is a hatch house. Is mostly
okay.
It is a single house made of like has twigs, straw, and other things as a roof, and it's mostly made of mud. It just caught fire.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a mud hut. There we go. I'll say that.
How much of the roof is on fire right now?
Like half of it.
I don't think he's gonna be able to put that out with a bucket of water or anything like that. But I mean, fuck it, he'll try. Is there like a well nearby?
Yeah, there's a dug well in the ground. It would take a while to get the water backing up.
Yeah, fuck it. He'll try and put the fire. Assuming there's like no other fires happening in town right now.
I mean, there's the really big one off in the distance that you saw.
Shit.
Also, I'm gonna let you make the assessment as Hazel. This house is probably not worth it.
You want? Yeah. No, that's fair. He'll rush back out, and he, while still calling out the larger fire up ahead, will rush towards the larger conflagration.
Mm-hmm. Rennen, easy enough.
Yes.
You make it back to the Greyburn house. And you see Vellis exiting.
Yeah, he's just gonna wave Vellis over very quickly.
Master Rennen, I was wondering where you'd got to.
Don't worry about that. We need to go find Hazel. He went off to the fires.
I'm a good lad. Well,
Then Rennen is going to walk and try to lead Vellis on the way there.
right, I've got to make a stop first. Why don't you tell me what you've been up to?
What do you think I've been up to?
Oh, I'm not one for speculating.
Yes,
Leave
you
that to
are.
my
Don't
fairy
lie.
stories. So you do want me to speculate then, fine. If I were to guess, I would say you got into a spot of trouble, and then you turned about, snuck into the Greyburn residence, and proceeded with the plan.
Correct. Your ex-wife's going to Cadwin. She's looking for people like me, but aren't me. But aren't like me. That's what I should say.
You know, that seemed very important an hour ago. How much am I paying you?
How much have you paid me? Probably like 20.
Mm-hmm.
You've paid me 20 crowns.
Right. We're gonna half that, I think.
You can't take away what's already spent.
No, but the next time I give you money, it'll be a lot less.
Why do you sound disapproving?
Oh, I don't know if I'm disapproving. I just have to reevaluate certain elements of my business. For example, I need to pay a man what he's worth. And if I hire an assassin, I expect him to bloody kill the motherfucker.
I did.
No. Why is he standing up and talking then?
He shouldn't be unless he's not human.
Did you check? Isn't that your whole deal?
He was human enough.
Really? Are you
Yes.
sure?
Any dwarf, human, elf, and any other species would die from taking the potions I ingest.
And what
gave
was
him
he?
blood.
What is
Great
he?
fucking question.
Because I had a conversation with him. He knows you did it. He's probably told his fucking sister and her husband, captain of the guard. You're gonna have to leave town, mate. You're gonna have to leave the fucking town, which shouldn't be a problem anymore, because there's no more magic. Everybody done passed out, and now their threads are gone. Which is also apparently a bad thing, according to Elias. That's his name, by the way. I don't know if you knew that before you poisoned him. His name was Elias. And now he's here. And he seems to think the whole town will be gone by tomorrow. That he was the only thing keeping that from happening. Is this disappointed? Do I seem disappointed to you?
Rennen's gonna smile. Let's prove him wrong.
What?
Let's prove him wrong.
You are bloody mad.
So are you, based on your past history of who you were married to, a human trafficker.
I slap you in the face.
Rennen will take it.
Do you get the other side of the face so it's more symmetrical?
100%.
Yeah.
Now he's just got handsome Squidward face.
You don't gotta roll.
Oh.
Well, I did.
All right, yeah, you hit him.
15 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him. It's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's taking it. It's fine.
Don't talk about my wife like that.
She is
I get to say it,
trafficking.
you don't.
She is trafficking people.
And
Just to clarify something, just above table, and just for everyone who may be listening, that's not what she's doing.
That's what Rennen read into.
Yeah, but in order to traffic someone that's mostly against their will, these are people who work for her. We need to clear that out of the air right now, because that's not a stink I want on this game. Sorry. Yep. But continue.
I'm allowed to talk about whoever I want, however I want.
I'm allowed to hit you every time you say shit about my wife.
Correct.
Ex or otherwise.
I don't like what she's doing.
I don't care.
You
I
should.
think I
She's
convinced
building up
Lady
her
of
own
this-
army. Imagine an army of witchers that can breed.
I
And
don't care. I don't give a flying fuck. I could not be paid to care. I'm going to get the apothecary. I'm going to send it back to that house. And then I'm going to pack up my cart. And tomorrow morning, when the sun rises, I'm going to be in that caravan. I'm going to get out of this town. I'm going to try and take my boy Turpin with me. If he don't want to come, that's fine. Apparently he'll die if he stays. That's fine too. I'm out. I played your bloody game. You broke the bloody curse. I've done more than enough for this place. You want to save it? Save it. And Vellis will head off to the apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rennen is going to say to himself, I think he'll want to save it at some point.
Okay. Hazel.
Yes.
So this is a 2-story building that you see.
Fuck.
It is also in flames, and there are people running in and out of there trying to retrieve items and things. But the house, since you were able to get to it immediately, is significantly on fire at this point.
Okay. Are there people actively trying to put out the fire, or just like calling it a loss and focusing on getting like items and people out of there?
Calling it a loss and getting people out. They're not really taking like... It's like, oh no, this is my life's work. I better get it out of here, and also my rest of my family.
Okay, yeah. He'll rush in, and he's going to try and get as many people out as he can.
No, most of the people are already out. You were too late to actually like save everybody. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're getting out of here.
He'll help however he can. Just getting all the valuables and shit out of there.
Yeah. People are out. Everyone's out, but the house is mostly on fire. Like everyone's getting out.
Okay. Well, any other fires happening about the town, or was that basically the big one there?
No, that was pretty much it. That you can see, yeah.
All right. He'll turn to the crowd of people outside now. Is everyone all right? Anyone hurt?
They're all kind of murmuring to themselves, but like there doesn't seem to be like a shout of over here or anything like that.
Okay.
They all seem to be still in the same daze.
Is the roof for this place also just like straw for the most part?
No, this is like a more of an actual house building. Like not everyone lives on the same level of like, equality. Yeah, the house is mostly gone.
Okay, well, shit.
Yeah, there wasn't. I'll say this. Think about the Witcher world that you're in. Wasn't going to be ever time to build like a fire brigade. Like this house was probably going to go regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, that sucks though. Oh. Okay. Well, with that, fuck it, might as well start corralling people. He is going to start calling for everyone to start moving back towards the center of town. Just trying to get as many heads together as he can, just in case they need to do like a head count or anything like that. Otherwise, just kind of like keep everyone calm.
Okay, roll me a charisma check.
Charisma. Could I do leadership instead?
No, they don't know who you are.
Oh! Critical with a 22.
Okay. Yeah, they look at this relative stranger, but they're like, I guess he's trying to help. He's trying to do his best. Someone's doing something, right? So yeah, you're able to kind of like start leading people where? There's not really like a center of town. So
fuck it. Let's get them towards the Greyburn house. I'm assuming Marissa is gonna want to address them at some point. Anywho.
Okay.
He's just trying to get him like somewhere that isn't near the fire.
Yeah, I mean no people aren't standing. Okay, yeah, you're gathering toward the Greyburn house, but no one's like just standing 10 feet away from a burning home. Like they're well away from it at this point.
Yeah, no, I know that, but like I doubt they want to continue watching it burn.
Yep. All right, yeah. You gather everyone towards the Greyburn home.
Okay. Is there anything else that seems to be happening around the town that you've seen so far, or is it mainly just the fires?
It's just the fires. Yep.
Okay. All right. In that case, he's gonna link back up with Rennen and Vellis, assuming they're still nearby.
They're nowhere near you. You don't know where they are. Well, I said deeper into town. You went way off to the side. That's why I said before it's going to take a while to get there. Okay. If you like split off from Vellis to go towards the big fire, you wouldn't be anywhere near him. So it's going to take a while to catch up to them.
Okay.
No, you're good. You are totally good. It's just that like if it is going to take a while to find them because you didn't ask where they were going necessarily. You said like one of them is going to go find Vellis maybe, and then left, and you don't know where they are now. So if you're going to go congregate by the Greyburn home, you may see them in a moment.
Okay. Yeah. He'll just do that. Wait for them to get back.
Yep. Vellis. You make your way towards the apothecary. As you like round the corner of a few buildings to where the location of it is, you see Schedule straight back like before. actually hair tied up and braided very neatly. His beard is combed. He's actually wearing like a relatively nice like traveling cloak. And you see a few bags off to his left, and you see him just like staring up at the sky.
Looks like rain.
Yeah. He looks down from the sky and like looks like Pierce's glance at you, and you see a look of like dad disapproval. You know what I mean? Like, well, I can't believe you've done this. Like, yeah.
I asked for your help to prevent this. You stayed out of it, and it happened the way it happened. Now I've come for some help. For Elias, who's come to and can't do it again.
I suggest you stop talking to me in this tone, boy.
Apologies. It's been a long day.
Sure it has. And for all intents and purposes, it does seem like you had nothing to do with it, given your tone towards me.
Certainly less than I could have.
That's a shame. What could Elias possibly need now?
Well, he seems of an ill temper for starts. But more than that, sickly. I don't know, frankly. I said I'd come get you as a way to get out of the room, as he was pretty unhappy with my presence.
I doubt he'd be very happy with mine.
Vellis takes a second and sits down next to the luggage. Are you off then?
Yes, this place of sanctuary is gone.
And those clouds, that's not a natural storm, is it?
How much do you know about Bannockburn?
Bloody nothing.
So none of you asked the town's history when you were making all of your decisions?
I was solidly in the let's leave category. And if we'd gotten to this point, I intended to ask Marissa once she was on board with there being a spell to begin with.
Bannon Greyburn was a man of great ambition and quite stupid. He was a proud man, a mighty man, fine warrior, credible hunter, and one day saw fit to claim a large swath of land as his own and name it after himself, hoping to turn it into a large, successful city with all the money he'd gathered, plundering and warring, and whoring, what have you. Little did he know, after he cleared away all of the forest, that this land was mostly just putrid swamp. It was practically unlivable, but he still convinced dozens of people to move here, and over time tried to find their home here, plant farms, and what have you. He tried to make something of it. Constant rainfall, snow coming down from the Kestrel Mountains, floods, plagues. Bannockburn was a hole in the ground. Yet he built that house over there with all of his pride and made sure everyone who came after him took that home as well. It became a symbol of wealth, greed to everyone who tried to make a home around here, and they hated the Greyburns for it. Cedric was a big man, but if you actually looked above his eye very closely, you'd see a very old scar orb. A man threw a rock at him when he was just 5, cursing his family name. But that's not what you see when you look around you, is it?
Well, I've been of the opinion that what I see when I look around isn't really Bannockburn.
It won't be anymore. What you see around you is the efforts of Marissa and Cedric after their brother fell ill, supposedly. Yeah, it turned it into what it is today. This is what Bannon Greyburn had in mind originally from the beginning. That storm you see is completely natural for Greyburn, but we never would have seen it. You would have gone through this town, it would have been sunny every day, light rainfall when it's needed. Snow when it's appropriate.
Right.
You're looking at a dream, Master Vellis. That takes a great amount of power to bring a dream into reality. A great amount of sacrifice to bring a dream into reality. Well, I will never agree with what he sacrificed. I'm impressed.
Hey. It was a feat. An impressive thing. It's funny. You weren't the only one impressed, as I think you know.
Oh, I do. It was a work of art, and I imagine that thing is quite depressed to see it gone.
Aye. Makes me all the more glad 'tweren't me that done it.
You hear like a rustling behind you, and you see Kana and a similar traveling guard with like a rucksack in one hand and like a pack on her back, and like sits it next to the schedule, like ready. It's a shame. I was hoping to play a dithering old fool for a few more years. Well, it's getting kind of comfortable in it.
Comfort's the enemy of growth. Or so I've been told. Could I convince you to do anything for this place? For the people here?
I have been their apothecary for 5.5 years. I've done plenty.
Right. Well, it stands back up. Good travels to the both of you then. And takes a second, pulls out a coin. There are certain folk, when they see this coin, will offer you aid. Tell them Vellis sent you.
I think I'd rather
Traders
give
and the like.
you something in return. Your friend, Hazel.
Aye.
I will be in Cadwin soon. And he kind of like reaches into a pocket, and you see him like in the palm of his hand. It looks like a whistle, but that's shaped like a small falcon. He's going to need my help.
Fair enough.
I have no quarrel with this specter, but I know that what he plans to deal with soon, he's going to need all the help he can get. And if the specter already approached him, which I assume it has, that fool probably denied it.
If it were foolish, one of the three of us has done it. Right.
Best
I'm
of
gonna
luck to
pack
you.
in the cart. And to you, sir. Nah.
I think for the first time you see Kana kind of smile and just like bow a little bit. And as you like begin to start walking away, you see a rather like nice like carriage being drawn up by like this sleek brown black mottled horse. Without a driver, by the way, just kind of like pulls up in front of them, and then you see them just both kind of climb in, and it goes off.
Full stops, middle of the street, watches that happen. Chews his lip for a second in thought, just says, whatever. Just to pack up his cart.
Quit bragging. Rennen,
Yes.
where you headed?
Okay. Vellis is pissed off at me. I was a bit pissed off at Hazel for not coming with me to get Vellis. I think he's going to go and try and find Hazel, so he's going to head in that direction.
Okay. It does take a little bit, but you do find Hazel. I will not make that reference. Holy shit, that's not okay. You see Hazel leading some people, actually towards the Greyburn home.
Find that reference on our Patreon.
No, you won't. No, you will not. Yeah, Hazel, you see Rennen.
Ah,
Hey,
Rennen.
okay.
Well, for the most part, there was a couple of buildings that were on fire, but it seems everyone is alive and well for the most part.
That's good.
Have you seen Vellis around? I thought he was with you.
No. We talked. I just pointed in the direction where Vellis went. He went that way.
A human perception that. Like, what's going on, bud?
I mean, he isn't lying.
No,
He's
why do you
omitting
suddenly
a
just
tremendous amount.
of guilt? Can both of you make me an awareness check, please?
Oh God, no.
Yes, I can.
Cool.
Solid 18s from both of us.
I'm sick. You both hear distant screams.
Oh no.
Coming from the north.
Does it look... Actually, Rennen's gonna say, are you guys fine to get back into the Greyburn house by yourselves?
They've walked past you. I don't know
Oh,
what.
okay. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna grab Hazel and I'm gonna push him towards the screams and we're gonna run.
Yep. No, you're running.
What part of I love you guys? It's just like, I mean, they were just hanging around waiting for us, right? No. That's amazing. You ran off. You see other people like prick their heads up. There are people trying to get back to their around the lives, holding their heads. Some people are drinking to get rid of the headaches, and you're running through the town, and you get towards the north part of town, and you see off in the distance, and Rennen, you see this for the first time, a fog slowly covering the farm fields. It's approaching the town. None of the townspeople are screaming. If anything, most of them look confused, and you see people like coming out of their homes or looking around the streets, like where's the screaming coming from? And in the fog, off in the distance, you see shapes moving.
Oh no.
Rennen draws both swords.
Yeah. Getting this Zweihander out.
And Hazel, you would see a very familiar green glow coming in low from the fog as it starts approaching the town. And you see more and more figures in it. And a low, guttering, bone-chilling scream that seems to come up from the ground and go through your body. It's very familiar to you. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.